This is going to be the most miserable edition of the cellar door because of this fucking release for this bullshit right here. I'm not going to go through everything that's wrong with it. It's usually my favorite day of the year, but it's become a point of dread. Day for me. Now, I just want to show you this real quick. I'm not going to read them all. 3 days of playing, okay? I already sent these in, but check this out. That's day one, all the bugs I've encountered. I mean, and these are all in-game bugs, too. It's not, you know, add this, add Walter, give us this, patch in Rock in his $500 shirt and wrestling gear. This is day two, all in-game crap. And then today I played for a little bit before I left the house. I guess people are getting their collector's editions without the autograph from Edge or something. So, not really a good launch for W2K. I'm pretty depressed over this. I mean, that's my, if I could take one game to an island with me, it would be WWE2K. I'm pretty depressed over this, but hopefully this will cheer me up. Not really, but alright, so got more Modern Warfare today. Got Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds got an 8.5 on IGN. PFNN. They said that it has enough stuff in it to stand out on its own, but while still being familiar. And Modern Warfare, I don't play online. I do like the campaigns in the Call of Duty, so I'll be doing that. But we also got some stuff in the mail today. Vintage Wave Series 4, Evil Lynn, the Shadow Orko, Stratos, friggin' neat looking. I like how they aren't the exact same as the originals. I mean, does he even have, yeah, he has his hair, but they're definitely not the same. I do remember Stratos having the more Skeletor feet when I was little. I could be wrong. No, he had all gray legs when we were little, and he definitely had his shoes off on that figure. So that's cool. Buzz off, new head from the vintage. It almost looks like they just put his top piece and molded it on. That could come off. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it does, but that's pretty cool. Shadow Weaver, Evil Seed. It's crazy. Never had an Evil Seed figure when we were little. I'm up to 3 now. We got the 2002 series one, which looks completely different. Then we got the first Club Grayskull one from Mattel. And now he looked more like this. Shadow Weaver's nice. She has real cloth. And then I really, really like the package on this, the Transforming He-Man. It's crazy because I usually don't like the alt molds. Like, I only bought, I didn't even show that to you. I didn't buy the, was it the Crystallized Man-at-Arms or Crystallized Teela, Ice Teela? But I did buy this to pay homage. Because if you guys are looking through my videos, we were the ones who found the Loyal Subject Toys R Us Gold He-Man. Wish I didn't sell it, but Kevin needed to change his life around. He bought a Kevin Owens t-shirt with it. Big thanks, Kev. Should have listened to me. But no! That's alright, because I have it set in stone here. So I bought this pretty much to pay homage to that. But also got in a, what do they call these? The Lightning Collection. I always forget the name of these, but this is awesome. Walgreens exclusive. They're up on Walgreens.com. I ended up buying 2 of these. One to open and one to sit on. To let breathe. I love this new toy lingo that's around. In the wild and letting things breathe. So we grabbed those. I don't know if, yeah, I ended up getting, I wish I could get all these, but some of them are real expensive. We got the Lydia Dietz, the Rocco's Modern Life, Pop Cereals, and I finally bit the bullet on Elite 67, because we did not get these in stores around here. The Orton's awesome. I don't think I've been pumped for a Randy Orton figure in a long time. New head scan on him. He's got, I'm not really liking how they're not doing specific hand molds for certain wrestlers. It's kind of a cop-out, but only got this Jeff Hardy. I kind of like it better than the American one. I'm not really a fan. I never really liked the yelling faces. I mean, him, I get it, but I don't really like the screaming faces. See if I could zoom for you here. Clear it up. It's supposed to be his, whatchamacallit. I guess the eyes are supposed to be the eyes on the eyelids that he paints on. So, hottest girl in the WWE today, Shayna Baszler from Sioux Falls with her NXT men's title. But Shayna Baszler, first time in the line, as it says right there. So, that's pretty neat. I don't know why they didn't scale it down for the women's title. We got Cedric Alexander. Of course, he comes with the Cruiserweight title that still doesn't have the orange little logo under WWE. It's still purple. In the video game, they always do that too. The video game's fucking even worse. They'll have it purple in one picture for the pre-match. This match is for the WWE Cruiserweight title, and they'll show it with purple under it, and then the actual belt will have red under it, but then in Create a Belt, it'll have orange under it. And speaking of Cruiserweight titles, we still don't have the rights to the WWE Cruiserweight title, so the Halloween Havoc Rey Mysterio is coming with the WWE one. I know a couple of my friends were pumped for this figure, but I already had it in the best of WCW, ECW, Jax, Ruthless Aggression style figures. I didn't get the Deluxe 2-pack with this. The Deluxe Aggressions were probably the shittiest Jax ones to me. It was cool when the TNA ones came out because they were scaled to each other, but I don't know, man. Those are some lanky-ass legs. And the belle of the ball, for this set anyway, Velveteen Dream, he has another figure coming out. Molded top. It was weird because the day they showed that picture off, he wore that on NXT, that second figure he has coming out. So I prefer this one. I'll probably get them both because don't be a punk, get them all. I can't believe they don't have that on the back of these packages anymore. Don't be a punk, get them all. So we got those, and then I said fuck it and ordered the $7.99 Matt Hardy. Pretty much paid for that ECW title, the WWE version of the ECW title. That's the first time I have that belt, so that was pretty neat to get. No, I like the old one better. This is Tremend times 10. These are up on Ringside. I know Target has them too. No, they were originally GameStop exclusive, these Retro Fest ones. Wasn't too pumped about this Perfect. I actually just opened the Hacksaw Ding Dong in Retro Fest. It was the first one. I wasn't opening any of those. And then, to my surprise, GameStop got these. And these I'll pre-order off Big Bad. And if I see them, I'll pick them up and then cancel my Big Bad order. Sorry, Big Bad. But I just can't wait. The only child in me. A lot of repros here. A lot of reissued parts. I mean, what was that dickhead's name? It's not Silvermane. Gray Silvermane. Wasn't that his name? Fucking mobster in that. He came with the RC cart. Of course, Hit Monkey, who was a Build-A-Figure before. You got Deadpool with the Deadpool head, the suit body. I just saw that on Chameleon. Guitar, I'm thinking, comes with the Punk Rock Spider-Man. Those two heads. Sure, I got him with something. The coolest thing in here is that Deadpool shield. So, I'm not a huge Deadpool fan. I mean, Deadpool's kind of like the Harley Quinn of Marvel and the Call of Duty of the video games. People that will break your balls for not having on polo in school and you had a fucking Marvel shirt on, bro. Fucking dork. So, now everybody's on Deadpool's dick and fucking Call of Duty dick and all that shit. So, I also completed this line. I was surprised because I thought Diesel would have been the hardest one to find in this set, but it ended up being the Junkyard Dog, which was sold out on Ringside. And look at these Elias arms. I think this is hilarious. Look at how tiny his arms are. And look at how big the guitar is, too. I mean, they just use the Elite guitar. It's whatever. It's not that huge of a deal to me. But I wrapped up this line. I also got Series 9 down here somewhere. I'm not going to rip those out. But I had to order those, too. I had Gold Dust, because I ordered Gold Dust when he first left WWE, because I didn't know if they were going to yank him like they did the Elite one, Jeff Hardy, especially because they were being dickheads, the Rhodes brothers. But I got the rest of that set, the green Macho Man. It's cool they put him in green. It pays homage to that, what was it, the JCPenney 2-pack Macho Man that was supposed to be in green? I think that's what it was. I don't know. My Hasbros are all in my attic. I still need like 7 more to complete the line. Maybe less. They're all green package. I have a couple green package. Better tell you who I don't need. Ludwig Borga, Yokozuna. And then I need the red mail-away Hogan. I don't really count the Hitman and the Undertaker because 1, Bret Hart sucks, and 2, there ain't nothing really different. But I thought the Diesel would be the hard one to find because, I mean, kids been clamoring for a Diesel. I remember before WrestleMania 11, we went to FanFest. I didn't go to WrestleMania, but I went to FanFest, and it was right when those green package ones were like out for a little bit. And I remember being so pumped, telling my dad, like, if we're gonna fucking find these figures, they're gonna be here. We're going to a W thing. They have to have them. And we got there, and all they had was them fucking Bendums, and they weren't even in packages yet. They were in bags. So I grabbed those, and like I used the Diesel and the Luger because I had the USA Luger. Who else was it? Diesel, Luger, Razor, Brett, and Doink. So the other ones we had in figure form. So that's a cool story, right? We also picked this up today. This is the first I guess piece, the first piece from this line, the Marvel Legend. What do they even call this line? Legend series what? Like stuff superheroes and bad guys wear? But I bought this. It's crazy because I usually only stick to what I know, but this thing is just so fucking dope looking. It's from Future Fight. It says it's Gamerverse. I'm assuming it's a freemium app that I don't have, but I love this thing. Plus, I just got that figure, if you watched the video before, so I said I gotta grab this thing. Working lights, and the way it opens is awesome too. Look at that thing. That is ass bad. Yeah, look at that. The inside looks awesome. Fucking neat. So we grabbed that at GameStop. And hold on, I'm not done yet. We're not done here. Where's my freaking vape? All right, so also I did end up opening some stuff. Whew, I don't know how I feel about this. I like him. I did already break his little daggers. They came off. I'm not sure how I feel about these. They look decent next to Storm figures. I wish I could get down with it. Oh, wait. Hold on. I opened Cyrax. That's right. Excuse me, Ryu. So they don't look too bad next to the Storm figures. Detail-wise, they're not bad either. I mean, they're a portion of the price. But I don't know. For some reason, I don't know if it's just because I'm so used to the 6-inch scale, these being 7. I don't know if I'm going to get all these. I kind of would like to, but I just don't feel like having to keep spend. The next ones, I'll probably buy. Who am I kidding? I'll end up with all of them, especially since the DC figures are going to be the same scale. That I wish wasn't going down. I mean, the DCUC line and the body style, I know they changed them a little bit with the leg joints, but it's going to suck not having Marvel and DC figures in the same scale. Real bad. It's going to depress me probably. No, not even close to as much as the WWE game's depressing me. That's my go-to if I could bring one game to an island with me game, and it's just fucking atrocious this year. Like, they got balls putting shit out like that. That game needs a hot fix. That game don't need a patch. They need to fucking rehire Ukes to come in and sweep their shit up because it's ridiculous. They couldn't even put out the fucking pre-order bonus right away. So, pissed off about that. I opened the Ryu and the Ken. If you saw the preview, review, fucking what I did with the Evil Ken, or the Violent Ken and Evil Ryu, I mean, they're the same molds. I would have preferred to get these first, and I probably wouldn't have bought Violent Ken. I do have that Street Fighter game that he's in, what's it called, the Final Challengers. I ended up buying that on Switch. But I mean, I don't know, how many Kens Ryus could you have? Especially because I got the Soda Toys ones. I know these kind of blow them out the water, but the Soda Toys were nice because they were scaled with the Marvel and DC ones, which DC's no longer going to have. But yeah, these McFarlane, they were the first to up their game in the toy world. I remember when Toy Biz was doing, you know, regular X-Men figures when we were little, and those McFarlane Spawns came out. Like, my dad was collecting those. I didn't even really want them too much, but my dad thought they were tremendous, so he was grabbing them. So this DC set wasn't bad. I love this Wally West. He's like the cataclysm of the Rebirth stuff. Well, it's from what I've read, from, you know, end of New 52 on to, I stopped right before Doomsday Clock. I got Volume 1. I'm probably going to wait for Volume 2 to come in, but I do love this figure. Nightwing, I'm always a sucker for. He's definitely my favorite good guy in DC. I don't know, I always liked him and Bucky for, they're just like the sidekicks, the top sidekicks. But Dick Grayson's cool. And then you got Beast Boy, Starfire back there, Black Lightning TV show version. Could have did without him. John Stewart, awesome. Did he really need an upgrade from the two that I have in the DCUC line? No, but I do like that ring effect. I think that's pretty neat. So that's that. And then the, what is it, Samurai or Ninja Batman? This figure's not bad, but I don't like how the holster for his sword doesn't connect to anything. So I got him like holding it, and then the back of it's open. You can see that the part of the sword coming out of it, and it's kind of just, that's what holds it up in a way. So that's cool, I guess. Yeah, wait, there's still more. There's still more, because this toy shit don't stop. We got Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. I opened him. I showed him last week, so I'm not going to get too crazy with him. But I want to move over here real quick. Ended up picking up the Rob Zombie pop. I was hoping the Marilyn Manson would have been out too. Had to cancel my big bad order on this. So Rob Zombie, and there was, oh yeah, the Beetlejuice. I thought this was awesome too. Beetlejuice with Dante's Inferno. Today they got the Chupacabra up on popfunko.com. Funko Shop, whatever the fuck it is. But this was Hot Topic exclusive. Beetlejuice I'm a sucker for. Wish I never sold my Beetlejuice figures when I was little, so they could be here for your viewing pleasure with my Swamp Thing figures that my mom made me consign for Donkey Kong Country 2 that my dad was pissed off about. God damn it. Use the Lord's name in vain. Keep falling. So yeah, that's about it right now. But the big story this week is this bullshit. It's just an atrocity. I was so pumped too. Oh my god, they had Mr. America on the side. I was like, oh, maybe they'll bring him out or release his DLC parts, or, you know, create a superstar. But no, I got Kurt Angle. That was the one I wanted for my autograph. But I don't know, man. I don't even care. Like, I really legit been miserable. I'm putting on a face for you guys right now, but I've been fucking miserable because of this game. And like, my friends could see it on my face, and it's not an act, man. That's my shit. Like, when I was little with No Mercy, I would have a notebook that I used to write my shit down in and watch Raw with a pen, and oh, this one grew facial hair and this one did that. It's what the fuck I do. What if I don't have my game this year? Of course, the year we get Hogan back, I couldn't wait to put that Universal title on him in Universe mode. There's just so much shit wrong with it. I'm going to end it all right now, and then they'll patch it and fix it, and I'll be dead. See ya.